Hello everyone and welcome back again. So I know it's been a while since my last video and I have filmed a video which I'm going to play at the end of this bit of me harvesting probably some of the best garlic I've ever harvested. I'd completely forgotten that I'd filmed it. I hadn't filmed an outro to it. It was filmed a couple of weeks ago and I was full of cold, really bad chest infection, so wasn't planning on filming it, but I was down there, started pulling it up and just had to get a few clips. So we will play that at the end of this one. But for now, I just want to show you some of the onions that we've grown down at the allotment. Now, I haven't been going down there much, so everything down there has sort of been neglected a bit. And we've got our local garden show coming up, the Aglex show, and I've entered a couple of little bits into it. Not much, because we don't really have much going on this year, but we've entered a few things. One of them being the 3 heavy onions, or 3 large onions, and also the heaviest onion, which originally I was going to use the thease to do that, but it's looking like we might have some a little bit bigger and some in more uniform shape than those 3 over there. So I stopped off this morning unexpectedly and wasn't expecting these to look anywhere near as good as what they do, and the rest of what's down there to look as good as what they do, to be honest. So I thought I'd pick a couple, bring them up home and give them a chance, clean them up, give them a chance to dry out, and hopefully get a bit of a skin on them in time for the show. I've picked 6, all that were roughly around the same sort of size, and tidied them all up. I think, pretty sure out of these we should be able to find 3 of a similar size. Those 2 pretty similar. I'll let them dry out for a few days, or I think it's about 3 weeks until the show, so they can dry out in here for the next 2 to 3 weeks, and then we'll trim the roots off, trim the tops off and tie the tops up. Hopefully they do all right. But there's some really nice onions there. That'll be a nice bruised one now. And there's quite a few more down there, so I might pop back this afternoon and have a little look, see if I can pull a couple more up and see if we can get more uniformed looking ones. But these have grown really well. I wasn't expecting it. Like I say, I planted them out and just left them to it, as I did with everything else down there. And the garlic and the shallots, they did absolutely brilliant. We've got a rake of shallots all on the bench here. You'll see that in the garlic harvest video as well. So just thought I'd start this video up here, show you that, and yeah, that's about it really. So hope you enjoy this next little clip and catch you on the next one. Hello everyone and welcome back. So I wasn't going to do a video today because I'm full of cold, but I really wanted to get the garlic up from down the allotment, and I was just going to come down here, dig it up, take it home and be done with it. But I've made a start, and after what I'm seeing from the start here, I just had to show you guys. So it was in this bed here that we had all the garlic planted. We've made a start, probably about a quarter of the way through. These are some of the ones that have come up. absolute beauties. I don't think I've ever had them this big, and I was not expecting it from these, because these were actually sown in module trays, kept in a polytunnel and planted out a lot later than what I normally would, and they've been left in the ground a couple of weeks longer than what they normally would as well, and the results speaking for themselves there. So pull this one up. So you can see. And these aren't the elephant garlic, this is just normal garlic, soft neck, and it's my own saved. Now after the harvest we had at home, I'm absolutely made up so far. So I'll get the rest of these pulled. We'll have a look at everything else after that. Well, I can honestly say I was not expecting a harvest like that at all. There is some absolute beauties in here. Not one of them had any rot on them, but I do think I was very close with some of them just starting to split. There's a couple that have split and started to send up the seed head, but other than that, 99% of these are all decent, biggest I've ever grown, and all in really good condition. A little bit of rust damage on the leaves, but nothing much. And like I say, these were planted out a lot later than normal. But I think we'll be saving a few of these and planting them in here again next year. So whilst I was at it, pulled up a couple of the shallots, and looking at those, I think I'm going to get the rest of these pulled up as well. So I'll get these pulled out and we'll bring the camera back on. Right then guys, that is all the garlic pulled up and all the shallots pulled up from this one bed. Absolute beauties in here as well. Absolutely lovely. And there's a lot more than I thought there. Same with the garlic, should keep us going for a while. These shallots are the Golden Gourmet, so they are a pickling shallot. So let's get majority of these pickled and keep some of the bigger ones maybe. There's some really nice ones there. Did pull one of the big onions, it started to go bad on the side, as did this one, but I've peeled this one back and I'd look through it, can't see any of the others doing it. But I'm going to come back and give this bed a good see into, good cleaning, and probably pull a few more of them. But for now, that is shallots, garlic harvested. Gonna try and get this bed replanted up, but I don't have anything ready to go in it, so any ideas what I could sow straight in here? I was thinking beetroot,